Welcome to your weekly focus for March the 13th through to the 19th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for us this week. And we start with, the Knight of Wands. So this is, I just felt like I was depressurized when I picked up the card. Like we can relax a little bit. Like we can look at the past and see at the lessons we learned. Tap into the wisdom of what we've learned so far, of what we've discovered so far, and where we want to go going forward. And this is a time to pause. This is a time to ask for that straight path forward. This is a time to imagine that straight path forward of our new goals, our dreams, our desires that we are preparing for. And remember, we just left the full moon, right? That was on Sunday, the 12th. And so throughout this week, there will be closures in our life. There will be endings in our life. There will be healing in our life. But also, we get to prepare for that new moon that is coming at the end of March in Aries. So that is like the Happy New Year of astrology. That is the true beginning, the sun and the moon being in Aries, the first sign, the beginning, the I am, the pioneer. So as we are letting go of things, as we are seeing what is blocking us, what is holding us back, it could be our own thoughts, it could be our own perceptions. It could be something in our life. It could be an attachment to something that once kept us strong and safe. And realizing that we don't need that support system anymore or that support. We have the Three of Pentacles. So it's a work hard kind of week, or at least staying determined, staying on task, staying focused. Here we hold the paintbrush to our tomorrow. So once again, it's about realizing the dreams that we want to step into, the goals that we want to step into. Now, many times with this energy too, we don't really think that anybody's watching us, especially if we are trying to prepare for a promotion at work or to get some stature within the community or a group or within the home or the family. And we almost get a sense that nobody's really paying attention, nobody's watching, but we should be always acting like all eyes are on us, because usually with this card, they are watching, but they are watching from a distance. What they see is what they'll base their next choices, their next decisions on when it comes to you. We have the Two of Swords. So this is really, this is facing that demon. This is facing that dark side of you, that part of you that you would like to crumple up and throw in the garbage because it weighs you down. It doesn't give you the vitality that you want. It holds you back in some way. It could be a thought process. Once again, I'm getting that thought process. So it could be something that we have always had in our lives that we've taken for granted, perhaps. Maybe it's we need to give more gratitude to the things that we do have in our life at the present moment, instead of always looking futuristic, or worse yet, looking at something that we don't have. This is making a decision. This is making a decision in a part of our life that we have been ignoring, or we don't want to look at, we don't want to face, we don't want to discuss. We're hoping it will just dissipate, it will go away. This is a time where we need to reflect on what we can do in order to move forward away from a certain energy and towards a new energy. They're the Lovers. So it could be a very romantic week. It could be one where we deepen relationships, friendships, partnerships, alliances. It crosses over the Three of Pentacles, which is the work hard. So really, you're going to get out of the relationship, out of the partnership, what you give into it. So what is your role? What are you doing in order to grow that relationship deeper, stronger, more lasting? And if you are looking for a relationship, yeah, we've got to work at it. We've got to get out there. We've got to mingle. We've got to meet new people. We've got to change up our routine. So we might be going a different way and seeing some new faces, meeting some new people. We may want to discuss with our close friends, hey, I would really like to be in a relationship. Do you know anybody? If you're in a relationship, and this could be a partnership, this could be a friendship, this could be a work alliance in some way. How are you going to grow that relationship deeper, stronger? What is your contribution to the relationship? We have the Queen of Wands for the underlying energy. So everything we do must be thought through. We don't want to make any rash moves. We don't want to just jump into an energy that we are unprepared for, that looks good from the outside. We want to make sure that what we are saying yes to is definitely something that we want to say yes to long term. Queen of Wands is very much the diplomat. She's a beautiful, creative energy, but she is also one who thinks things through, who takes everything into account, who researches, who investigates, who analyzes, who asks the validating questions in order to make the right decisions to go forward and to say no to those things that truly shouldn't be in our path going forward. We have the Chariot as our overriding energy, so it's all about our focus. You know, think of those two horses trying to go in different directions as your mind and your heart, and bringing them together, working together as a team to really expand your future in some way, in some form. So very much we'll go back to the Queen of Wands momentarily, that we can't make a decision based solely on logic, nor could we make a decision based solely on our emotion. That they have to work in combination. We hold the reins to that. This is also not getting caught up in other people's drama, not being pulled off your path, but keeping a clear focus on what you want to obtain in your life going forward. Whether it's a relationship, health and well-being, a career, a partnership, stature in the community, and within a group. Keeping that clear focus on what you are doing and trying to take a step forward each and every day, however small, in the direction that you want to go. We have the Devil with the Three of Cups. Well, this is definitely these two cards together is to allow yourself to have fun, to let down your hair, to let in laughter and joy, create it, experience it, get together with friends, family, people that make you laugh. Not people that pull you down, but people that make you laugh, that lift you up, that make you feel wonderful. This could also be news coming in that radically changes your life into your true purpose, your true person. It's like the old just falls away. The things that you thought you needed in your life no longer are needed, and it's like an instant realization. This is something coming to be that you thought wasn't going to happen. This is the phoenix rising out of the ashes. When we thought everything was for nothing and we couldn't go any further and everything that we tried has failed miserably, this is when you get that aha moment and you spring into action, you spring into life, you celebrate in some way, knowing that you've got this, knowing that you can go forward, knowing that this is an opportunity meant just for you. For work and career, we have the Ace of Swords. So what an empowering card for work, career, finances. This is the new path forward. This is a time to look at your finances. How are you spending your money? Does your money bring back value, or are you just spending it? Are you not paying attention to how you can pull back a couple of pennies or a couple of dollars and putting them in a different area of your life to work for you, to step you forward in some way? This is about getting that aha moment for new ideas, new ways of approaching your future, new seeds that can be planted. This is an action. So what are you, this is writing down your goals, writing down your dreams, writing down your desires, understanding what is needed to be done in order to go forward. What is the first step? What is the step after that, perhaps? But I wouldn't take it much further. You want to see the end picture of how great it's going to be, how wonderful your life is, because you made those choices along the way, those decisions, and put behind it determination and discipline. But you only need to look at the very next step with this card of what is going to move you forward. What is the first step? If you want a healthier lifestyle and you want to start working out, well, maybe this is the day when you go to visit 3 or 4 gyms or spas and try and understand what they offer you and does it mesh with what you want going forward. This is a day where you start to look at the classifieds and understand where you want to live, how big is the house or the apartment or the flat, what town, where is it located? Does it work with where you are going, what you are doing? This is the kind of week where you are going to think about things and research them a little and understand where you want to take those first steps. If it's, work and career, where do you live? Is it a short commute? Is it a long commute? Does either work for you? Some people like that long commute. Some people like because they listen to self-help books and so they actually get a couple of chapters under their belt before they even really start their day. And then as they wind down, they get another couple of chapters and that revitalizes them into thinking that, yes, I can do this. I can apply that to my life. I've learned that. And picking up things like that. Other people just want to get home so that they can deal with the things that need to be dealt with at home. So where do you live? How close is it to where you work? What kind of work do you want? What kind of career do you want? Do you want to start a career? Do you want to start a home-based business? Do you want to start a blog? And this is where you get inspiration. This is where you get inspiration, but also you understand what is needed in that path. So it's a very practical, and yes, you have not really stepped into this yet. So for anybody who has just started a new experience, it really opens the floodgates to what can really become of this. For love and relationships, we have the Four of Wands. This is the marriage and proposal card. So expect relationships to be good this week, to be better than good, to grow the relationships, to deepen the relationships, to have those heart-to-heart talks that are needed, to build some stability within the relationship, to dream together within the relationship. If you're looking for a relationship and you meet somebody this week, well, take it slow. Everything is take it slow this week, but think it through. You meet somebody, you don't want to get the Reader's Digest version of their entire life, but take it one step at a time. Find the joy, find the happiness, find the love center in the relationship. See if it's going to work long term, step by step though. Lay that foundation very carefully. For spirituality, we have the Six of Swords. So going forward in your spirituality, growing your spirituality in a deeper sense. Maybe you are going to start meditating or praying in the morning or doing affirmations. Maybe you are making a mission statement to say aloud every day to yourself. Maybe you are creating a mantra for yourself. Maybe you are starting a gratitude journal. Maybe you are joining forces with a group of people with like-minded ideas when it comes to spirituality and how they practice it. This is going forward. This is usually teaming up with somebody else, though. That somebody else becomes your mentor, or maybe you become their mentor, depending on where you are in your path. And taking it forward and deepening your relationship with God, the universe, source, your angels, your spirit guides, yourself, and the beauty of who you are. For health and relationships, we have the Death card. So this is a week where we really look at what is holding us back from the optimal us. Is it our weight? Is it our habits? Is it our eating habits? Is it our exercise routine or a lack of it? Where can we raise our vitality? Where can we raise our health, our well-being? This could be where we have not allowed happiness to come in. So with the Death card, you know, I almost see like we are in this cloak. And when we learn how to take that cloak off, we are renewed, we are free, we are liberated. We have that sense of well-being. So what holds you down when it comes to your own health and well-being? Are you the last one on your list to be taken care of? Maybe you need to move it up a couple of notches and maybe put yourself first. Where do you need to grow your strength? How can you grow your strength? How can you grow your well-being? What is needed? Let's get a Journey of Love card here. So I think it's a beautiful week for us because we get to take that, you know, I got that decompression kind of feeling like we have been, you know, going through so much lately. And now we get this week where we can kind of figure out where we want to lay our roots, where we want to build those foundations in our life, what we want to step into. So yes, there could be doors closing, there could be healing, there could be allowing some kind of ending or closure in our life, absolutely. There also could be a realization of the true seeds that we want to plant in order to go forward, in order to create that beautiful world that we can see in our mind. And understanding those steps and being diligent about giving some type of energy each and every day to our goal, to our dreams, to our vision of our tomorrow. Angel of Jupiter, awaken. The 6. Awaken your arms, I wait to stop time, savoring each moment for an eternity. Like an angel, you light the room, your love giving life to the love I've held within. Unbridled and free, our dreams unfold, and we are forever changed. Beloved, within you there is a magnificence, a greatness, an ability to live bolder, larger than you may have ever imagined. Awaken that keen spirit, hungry for adventure and new experience. The angel of Jupiter, the spirit of bold expansion and divine generosity lives within you. Your spirit cannot be made small, but must be free. Start now. Feel the endlessness of your own heart. What can be done today to live a little bigger? A smile? A yes to that offer of adventure? Sharing vulnerability without fear? Taking a step towards the unknown? Daring to imagine that the divine doesn't just happen to you, but happens through you, as you? Embrace the courage of your own open heart and dare to dream. The bold divine nature within you is calling you to great things. Now is your time to awaken. This oracle holds a message of guidance for you. You are being given an opportunity that can change your life. Don't hesitate to accept it. If you are acting with more assertiveness, more generosity, more playfulness, and more spiritual authority than usual, this is confirmation that it's coming from a genuine place within you. If you are experiencing some havoc in your life or a sense that things are changing, this oracle comes as affirmation. Yes, there is change. And yes, you are outgrowing what once was. So you will be prepared to receive that which is more suited for you in your next stage of growth. Now, isn't that beautiful? So, within you, there is a magnificence, a greatness, an ability to live bolder, larger, and more exuberantly than you have ever imagined. So start dreaming. Start understanding what seeds you truly want to plant as that new moon comes. And yes, there is changes. We have to make room for that new energy to enter our life. So listen closely for that calling, for where you need to step next, for where you need to grow yourself, to realize that beauty within you and share it with the world. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.